Hello everybody, welcome back. So, a little bit of an update. This is different. Yes it is. I got the entire dam done. The whole damn thing. Anyways, and it went all the way over to here. It was freaking huge. It butted, I want to say right about here. Butted up against that, or maybe up to here. Anyways, it was huge. But it just didn't work out. I didn't like the curve that much. And then the amount of area I'd have to channel to get the water flowing down the sides. So I decided to move it back, and this is where the hill here naturally curved in. Oh, by the way, yeah, you're watching Muckin About on the Muckin About server. I'm pretty sure you guys know all that stuff when you click on the video and the name and such is there. But I didn't like how big of a channel I would have had to have dug, because it would have started here and gone all the way over to here. Actually, I'd already dug it and it looked a little awful. That was the killer. So I had Nick Smith and Dobo. They came over. I offered them each a Millennium pick, actually a Cobalt Millennium pick, and they helped me tear it down. They tore down that section all the way over to about here, where the curve had started. And then I ended up redoing the curve and this part of the dam on my own a little bit later. The curve still isn't perfect. Things are a little bit off, but I'd have to move the entire dam over one, and I ain't moving the dam. It fits right up against the tree. I didn't want to have to dig into the tree. I can't believe that much of the tree is going to be underneath the water, though. I mean, this is 82, so that's 81, 80, so that means the water is down there. Anywho, worked on a little creative mode where I hooked up some of the fixings. So what I was able to do is get both warning lights that can turn on and off, letting you know when there's going to be water flow, or when the water is flowing, the lights are on, sort of deal, and pistons that turn the water on and off. So this is going to be pretty cool. And actually, we're going to hop over to that creative map real quick, just so I can show you guys the inner workings and how that is, and then we'll actually work a bit on the water and then put that together. So let's work on the water first. I'm not going to do this whole thing on camera because this is going to take a while, but I will try to montage it together. But I'm going to show you guys the basics of how this... Whoa! No, creeper! No! I already fixed all the creeper holes! Ah, jeez. So, I've got a lot of ice. Oh.
You just want to join the group?
Me? Yeah, zombie Crysyn. I love how my hair still stays over. Anyways, I got quite a bit of ice, and this is just the basics of how this goes. And it makes solid ice. So what I am going to do is, for some of the larger areas, this makes a little bit more sense for me to do. But you are going to need a couple of these. And I'll just show you on the basics. This is the easiest way to place this, just because of the way the water mechanics work. Is then you can break it like that. It would continue to spread for as long as it was. So if I kept the Z going, it would fill all this in. And that's what I'm going to show you guys with this one. So we just go through and break these. It's a good way to fill in large squares with water, but you'll see how it doesn't actually get the edges here. So you need to do a little bit of touch-up work. And it's going around and doing this touch-up work that ends up taking most of the time. So if I put one there, do another triangle this way. Oh, that's a little hidey hole where I actually had a zombie villager. And apparently, something has decided to redo my dirt here. For now, though, I will just... I got one more piece that looks out of place. Here's a little bump. Alright. So I've actually started collecting villagers again as well. So let's break that. Break the bottom one. So as you can see, it's the little pieces here. The filling up the edges. I mean, doing the middle didn't take much time, but having to compensate for all the edges does take a bit of time. So what I have found to be the easier way to do this does take more ice, but it's a little bit more brain dead. So it can be done quicker. And that's just to do something like this. You make a single line of ice that will fit in your area. Check your pattern whenever you can. But you need to make sure that you get... Whoa! Son of a creeper! Did anybody even hear it hiss? I didn't hear it hiss. I heard no hissing. Yeah. Well, at least I can tell where dirt used to be. I don't know what it is, but these explosions seem pretty big to me. So, just going to go... Whoa, that's not going to work well. Okay, I did get away from it. I did not hear an explosion. Let's just go down to my resource chests. I should have, you know, at least a stack and a half of dirt here. Store 4 ice. I also got more ice waiting in that chest there. Oh, you followed me! Hello, zombie! I thought you would take me as one of your own, since I'm wearing a zombie face. Are you still just jealous of my pan? I've actually thought about making that into a little bit of a mod. No! Damn it! Making it so the type of creature whose face you're wearing will not attack you. I thought that'd be a fairly neatish thing to do. And this is the fine art of creeper repair. Which makes me wonder if I brought enough dirt to fix the other place, now that I gotta fix this one too. Don't know exactly what this looked like. I suppose I could go look at the video, but...
Unicorns at the seal.
Close enough. Alright, let's go back over here. Fill in this hole. We'll build up this edge, which is why I went and got the more dirt stacks from our chest. Oh, severe misclick. Alright, back to the ice at hand. That should actually work. So now I'm just going to continue this diagonal. And this is where you can start to get a little bit tricksy here. I mean, it would be dumber and faster if I just went straight across. And since I don't feel like clicking on the water again. But, since there aren't any weird bellows on this edge here, the water will still expand and fill in that section. So I didn't have to go all the way over to the edge. I could start just lining up over here. I save a little bit of ice, but nothing really worth mentioning. If it wasn't just that it was easy, then I wouldn't bother doing it, really. There we go. That'll take care of all that. And I'm not going to go over to the left right now. I will go this way around the tree. I actually didn't realize that this was this area. That it came over this far. Yeah, it hadn't clicked in my brain yet. So we're gonna leave it right about here. Pick up that torch. Good, good, good. So when we get freaking Enderman. Rawr. Okay, so we need to then come back and deal with this side. This is only gonna fill up to about here. So we can branch off from this direction. And this is, you don't have to be careful with this. You know, putting down an extra block of ice is not going to break any bank anywhere. It's all just a matter of knowing where the water will bleed out to and making it meet up with a new edge. So you should, in theory, only have to do half of... Like, this should actually be enough. This should spread all the way across. We got into this little alcove. So let's just go ahead and break. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. And this should be pretty fun. Once we get going along the other side, we should have a very nice auto-generating spread going for us. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oops, oops. Let's get out of the water. Racing the water! It's definitely beating us. It's no fair, it's slowing us down at the same time. Oh, hello, zombie dude. I would love to stick you in a hole somewhere. Maybe some other time. Nope, we don't want the silk touch. So there's the water coming around the edge. Here, I'll just put these up here for future. Let's get back around this corner here. We got a couple more ice blocks to break. Oh, that was a miscalculation on my part. I thought it was going to expand all the way back, but I forgot this was flat. Still needs that source block along the edge there. Well, that should be this entire layer. Didn't need these ones after all. In fact, I will take them back. I can just see, you know, going around and being like 20 blocks short, having to go back to my ice farm and get more of it. But that is basically the plan. This is what we're going to be doing. So I'm just going to set up a couple more of these, and if I can do them in interesting ways, I will record them. Otherwise, we will catch up when the area is flooded. I should have water up to about there or so. See if anything can spawn and blow up my ground now. Talk to you guys in a minute. Well, guys. I was just icing things up for a nice little roundabout video. We have a king slime, a skeleton jockey, or a skeleton slime jockey, an accompanying large-ass slime. This could get really bad really quickly, so we're gonna take care of them in their weakened areas. Starting with the skeleton. This is the way I recommend fighting king slimes. They can't jump out of water. Otherwise, they have such a high leap. Oh, shit! I thought that was a wall. Yeah. They do a lot of damage. They have a... Oh, ow, see, look at that. I don't even think he was actually that close to me. Is there another skeleton around here somewhere? Yeah. So I figured this is interesting. While I'm setting up the ice ball. Alright, so smack. Smack. Keeping an eye on you, slimes. Smack. Good thing about the king slime is it doesn't decrease in size. Smack. I think one more good hit with my hand. Oh, two more hits. Yeah. Oh, did we just get a king slime battle slime? Yes. Yes. Let's take a peek at this. Oh yeah, nice. Going to add that to my King Slime trophy collection. Anywho, back in a bit when I set all this off and do a video of that part. Alright guys, so I have done it. This is going to be the part that... What the? Freaking Enderman deciding that my layout isn't good enough? Okay, so, this looks complicated, doesn't it? Yes, it does. What I'm going to do is take this pick and run around, and this will make a connecting lake that will flood this area and that area, connect it together, so we should have at least a one depth in every single location. I think, like now that I'm looking at this, I've done my best guess to make sure that this will all reach a depth. But the caveat with doing anything with water is lowest level first. It's so hard to see everything and what's flowing or such at the higher levels. So, I got nothing. In theory, that water should be able to come all the way down here. So let's start over. Start over here. This is one of the ends of the lakes here. And this will be the last part I record, guys, until I get this entire area done, because this has taken me quite some time trying to figure out how to record this in a presentable manner. So the lowest point over here is in this little neck. Oops, I hit upwards. And you can already see that I forgot some ice here. Look at that. How's that for a presentation? Bam. Yeah, okay, so we got that. So doing this layer now. And let's just finish up this layer and this layer. See, this is where you run into the issues, where I gotta make sure that this stuff will actually spread the water layer. Oops.
Isn't Guild Wars predated by now?
Yeah. Swallow me up. Uh-oh. That's actually a really bad sign. Ah, that's a good sign. Some key blocks were just missing from the flow. Go, flow, go! Sploosh. So not the epic recording I thought this was going to be, but it's at least somewhat amusing. At least from my point of view. I'm enjoying this.
I love that game. The giant frontier raid you do with all the siege weapon stuff. So
alright, snag this little bit of water that's over here. Or a little bit of ice, I mean. Bam! So far, so good. See if my calculations on this side were correct. Alright guys, had a recording snafu. I'm going to try and hopefully salvage some of the earlier clip. About 4 minutes or so, where I was starting to smack down all the ice over there, but what we're doing here, just in case I can't record that, or recover that, it has seeking issues, so I'm not sure. This ice that I have laid out should fill up a section to that height, which will also connect over to the other side of the lake. So we'll be connecting the upper and lower lakes here into one large roundabout section. That is our goal. I'm currently up to working into this corner, and it's just tapping like this. But it's also making sure that I get the bottom ices. And I had to have missed something, or otherwise these should be connecting. Ah, that could be the culprit. Yep, see we got some little flow there now. This one though is weird. It's surrounded on all sides, so that kind of implies that there's missing ice below it. Oop. Alright, so let's do a little patchwork here. We get into the square in question. Go all the way up, might as well. I've had to have missed something very basic. It's just not connecting right about here. Or here, maybe? What I will say is the water flow with the new mechanics can get pretty picky at times. There we go. I guess it was just one of those squares there was missing. But you basically always want to focus on lowest first, and I've been haphazardly not doing that. But let's take care of this here now. Look at that. Nice. This is going to be nice. This will work. Let me get up out of the water again. As the camera angle is a little bit better. Let me see. Is my brightness really... yeah, I'm at bright. Alrighty. Find the hidden ice block here. Nice. As long as it fills in. And the thing I'm testing right now is to make sure that doing all of this is actually going to fill in the water right here. I didn't put any ice there, but I'm pretty sure it will connect with this side here. So let's just get these couple of offending blocks out of the way here. That guy, that guy. Don't be that guy. There we go. Is it doing it? Well, it's gotten me out to here. Pretty sure I got ice, yeah, right there. All the way throughout this thing. Oops. And here, I have a stone block I just knocked down. Ooh. And this is how my project killed me.
What's that?
There we go.
Maybe I just queued for it. Can I unaccept this queue?
Actually, I think these might be a little too high. I kind of did some extra height in here. Because it was pretty much all it had left.
Just so you asked, I already hit accept. Well, maybe I'll catch you on the next one. I thought you guys filled up.
Alright, there's where it goes too high, and I'll leave those for later. Alright, should be able to hop out of the water again here. Let's take a look. Ah, seem to be missing a cross right here, which would in theory fill up when I get over there. So my assumption for this height is that I only need to go down these levels here. As long as it keeps on spreading, it's a good assumption. Come on! Yeah, swoosh. Sorry. Is it going to be some of the more fun areas where I can just do stuff like that real quick? Alright, this should be it. This is where we want to watch. Ah. Did I miss? Yeah, missed a couple blocks of ice here. These ones aren't going to be critical, but this one. And this one. This will be the critical one. Alright, I think this will be enough. What? Nah, looks like the water got glitched up here. It's possible I missed a block of ice too. Like I just didn't place one here maybe. Alright, let's... Okay, okay, out of the water. Look at it go! This should give us a nice around the corner chain reaction. No! I guess we found another spot where I missed. No, again? Ah. Man, my accuracy sucks. There we go. This gives us the intended chain reaction to prove that I did not do the ice over here well enough. Oh no, I did. Yeah. No, I didn't. Alright guys, this is turning out to be sad. Sad little ice sculpture. Yeah. Two can play that, zombie. Of course, we're both not healing too. Alright. Let me munch on some carrots. I will come back and patch up this section in the name of carrying on. Most of this here I probably didn't need. This was just overkill to make sure it worked. Or maybe this does compensate for one of the other sections that I missed. We may never know. Well, I'll know. Flee, water, flee! I'm coming for you! Pretty much everywhere I tried to do a fancy pattern came back to haunt me. Yeah. What's gonna top this off and make this awesome is if I forget and break my pick. Whoa, 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 whoa! Spazzing out! Chill, smart moving, chill! What? Uh-oh. There we go. It's gotta be... Yep, block of ice. There's always a block of ice somewhere. Swoon. Banzai! strong zombie afraid to drown. Alright, let's see what might be missing here. Alright, we're going on to the field that should be laid out a little bit better. Give us some very nice sweeping waters. Right, there's where I stopped that one. Ooh, do. Come to me. Actually, if I recall correctly, yeah, as I left that mostly ice. All right. My pick is still doing good, so we are carrying on. This will fill in around the bottom of Darkwood, which is what I've come to call this redwood here because it's always been dark underneath it. Alright, this is where it's going to start getting... Yeah, I swear this will be entertaining soon, guys, I swear. Whoa. Here it comes. Oops, sorry. I was a little too eager in my peak. And this should solidify the lake. Should go down, that corner should keep on then extending out. Yep. Goes up and meets that side. That corner should go all the way in. And we got filling up by the tree, and now the back corner. Yay! We have our almost full layer lake. I only need to bring it up 1, 2, 3 more layers. So this will be the first layer of dry ground. And I'm running low on ice. Alrighty guys, next time I talk to you, this will be done. So I'll see you in a moment. Yay! Alright guys, finished the last layer with a bucket. Yay! Swim on over here. Boop. Ah.
No, it's not zombie anyways.
Alright, sorry. Melody's actually helping Bilbo get his stuff back from a zombie spawner. So just lots of zombies. But we have our lake finished. We have our lake finished. We have our mine shaft entrance right there. Oh, freaking Enderman. Jeez. Yeah. Okay, so it's 180 all around, I believe. The only place that I haven't finished it off yet is over at the dam. But this looks cool to me. This is awesome. this was definitely worth all of the hard work. I've got to make a little dam here. Oop.
I just found out
You
I was
know-
trying to escape it with the HUD. and
You know that is exactly an Enderman's doing. From there to there. Yeah. But for the sluiceways, right now this row isn't solid because I don't want it flowing over here. We'll be doing a lot of the work with the... Oops, these actually go away. We'll be doing a lot of the work on the dam coming up next. Now that we have the water ready. And oh. I guess there are certain areas where I already flooded the dam. Let's go take a peek. So it's just got to be the natural area over here. Yeah, look at that. Did it wrap around the corner enough to get to the other direction? Nope. It isn't even really flowing anywhere except for this one side, too. That's actually just slightly odd. And not in a good way. I mean, technically... There we go. And it's like, technically, I need that to work. That has to flow the entire direction. Otherwise, this entire thing just isn't going to do its duty. So let's just finish off this row, actually. Huh. Oh, because, yeah, oh. That was me being stupid, guys. Because this is connected, the other side isn't. Alright, might as well just make sure that this is actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, no. Oh, fine. I'm gonna swim out the front. Sploosh! Wee! Wee! Nice. So guys, this is the end of the lake. We have some nice potential here. We got 3 little build zones. We have the lit up
Yeah, I did it right there.
plateaus over that side with the mine entrance. We have our little temporary area with the little raised up pond
That's a
and
great
our
range.
carrot farm.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then we have this area that we're standing on here, which I'm thinking, you know, build like a moat through this edge and maybe wall this into an entire dam. A moat in between where I'm standing and the dam, and then do like sort of a little drawbridge, like have maybe a tower on the edge of that mountain. It could also go up to the mountain and we could expand over that way, but have a tower go over there and a drawbridge at about this level or some sort of a bridge. And yeah, and then do some building on here, a little it'd be kind of small because this isn't a huge amount of land, but something castle-y over here. We have the wiring for the dam to do, but I might take a little bit of a break from working on that. We also have a dam over there and a dam here that needs construction. There's a natural one there, but I think I'd actually like to put in more of an official one. And we have a drain area over there that I've just kind of walled off with dirt as well for right now. So lots of potential for future projects. Not sure exactly which one we're going to be getting to next. It's been a long, I think 4 days working on gathering the materials for the bridge, for the water. So I might need more of just a normal, let's set up a Thumbcraft area again or something like that sort of construction thing. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.